Can anybody hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you.
Yes, Irene, I can hear you.
Can anybody hear me?
Irene. Irene, I can hear you, Irene.
Can't hear nothing.
Irene.
Oh, my speaker was off. That's why I couldn't hear anybody.
No, I can hear you. You sound clear.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Now, let's see.
Yes, sir.
Do I have a copy of can you bring me a copy of the docket, please?
Do you want me to scan one?
Okay, but I don't know what to say.
Hermano, no estoy todo lo que necesito.
Good morning.
Good morning, Judge Martha.
How is everyone?
Good morning.
Morning.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
I'm Judge Martha Huerta. I'm going to be hearing the docket this morning. Now, this is probably the first time I do Willacy County, so Jennifer has been really helpful. So actually, you look like the judge up there, so maybe, but home, and so I'm going to remind you, although we are at home, this is a court proceeding, so I'm going to ask that you behave as you would in the courthouse. I don't have a bailiff. I have a little puppy that sits next to me. He's my bailiff. And I do have a button that I can just mute you. I'm gonna start with, just give me 1 second and let me get my documents in order here. I'm just also gonna ask that, I guess Jennifer is giving all the instructions about muting yourself, if there's any feedback, all of that fun stuff. If at any time there is any feedback, we might have to mute you. Okay, Jennifer, if you sent me the here, and let me find that. I had everything else, but can everybody hear me okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
Jennifer, oh, here it is. Never mind. I found it. My computer always decides to be slow right when I start this docket. Just bear with me for 1 minute. Jennifer, can you do me a favor and send me the docket one more time? I just can't, I can't seem to open this one that I've got from you.
Okay, yeah, let me forward it to you really quickly.
Yeah, sorry about that. I've got it, but I just can't open it. Did you get that, Jennifer? Yes? I can't do this. It's loading. Okay. Just bear with me. Finish up your coffee or something. I'll be right with you.
Oh.
I got him. All right. Okay, I got them, Jennifer.
Okay.
We can read. Okay. And then if I call some and we've already taken care of them, or they just remind me, Jennifer, okay? 2020 CCR 0079, State of Texas versus Renee Agapito. This is an arraignment. Is anybody present for that arraignment?
Your Honor, Joseph Moreno with Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid. We interviewed him. He qualified for services, but we have a conflict. So I believe a private bar attorney was appointed, but I don't know whether Mr. Agapito is present.
Okay. And who was appointed? Mr. Barclay, you said?
It looks like an attorney Gonzalez. I'm not sure what the first name is, Judge.
Okay. Is anybody here for that matter?
Morning, Your Honor. Chuck Mattingly for the state of Texas. Your Honor, how do you want to handle FTAs? Do you want to go through the entire docket and then call them back, or do you want me to do them individually?
What I probably would like to do, or what I normally do, is then we'll leave it till the end of the docket. Sometimes they're late coming in, and then we'll call them again one last time at the end of the docket, and then if they're not here, then we'll issue whatever we need to. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And then we're going to proceed to State versus David Guadalupe Cáceres. This is an arraignment 2020 CR 0051.
Your Honor, Joseph Moreno with Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid. We represent Mr. Cáceres. We don't have a waiver of arraignment. We reached out to a lot of our clients, and for some reason, we're not able to do a waiver. I don't know if he's present, Judge, but if he is, we ask the court to arraign him in open court so we can enter a plea of not guilty and request our court settings.
Okay. Is Mr. Cáceres on the Zoom meeting?
Your Honor, I believe he is. My name is Renee. I'm the other attorney with the legal aid. He's on the call, but his volume is having issues, so he may not be able to hear you.
Let me see. I'm going to put it on gallery view. I've got y'all on speaker view. Okay, if you're Mr. Cáceres, can you just somebody, whoever Mr. Cáceres is, wave at me? Is Cáceres on? David Guadalupe Cáceres? Where did you see him, ma'am?
He's texting me right now. He said he has his audio on, but he can't hear anybody. So I just texted him asking him to wave at you.
Does he have a video? I don't see.
Oh.
I see somebody walking around. Okay. I'm in a car or something. Okay, we're gonna I'll leave him, and if you just text him that he needs to be video and audio, okay?
Okay.
All right, state versus, and he's got 1, 2, 3. So that's also on 0052 and 0053. Okay, we're going to 2020 CR 0078, the state versus Christian Contreras.
Your Honor, Chuck Mattingly for the state of Texas. This matter is going to be dismissed. We'll be filing a motion to dismiss before the end of the day.
Okay. All right, we're proceeding to 2020 CR 0073, state versus Jose Inez Coronado. Jose Inez Coronado.
Joseph Moreno, Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid, Your Honor. He's one of our clients. I don't know whether he's on the call or not.
Judge, he is on the Zoom call, but he doesn't have audio. So he might be able to hear this, but we can't hear him.
Your Honor, we'd be asking that the court arraign him in open court, and we will, so we can enter a plea of not guilty, and that's for our next court settings.
Okay, Mr. Coronado, can you hear me? Okay, can somebody, I mean, if he has video, he's gotta have audio. So who's communicating with him? Somebody communicating with him? No? Okay. I don't know how to communicate with him other than, does the attorney have any means of communicating?
I have not personally communicated with him, Judge. I don't know if Ms. Alcaraz, have you conferred with him?
Okay.
Spoke with him yesterday.
Jennifer,
Sorry.
hold on a second, Ms. Alcaraz. Jennifer, can you do a chat to everyone and say Jose Coronado needs to turn on his audio or something to that effect?
Sure, let me do that.
Okay, who was talking?
I was, ma'am. I spoke with him yesterday. Let me give him a call and see if I can help him turn his audio on.
Okay, thank you. Well, we'll go on to the next one.
Your Honor, just so I know if the court may not be, may not know the situation, but just so I can be clear, I don't know whether when they say they don't have audio, whether it's that they can't hear or they simply cannot respond.
Well, and that's what I'm trying to ask him, but he's not responding to me. So I understand what you're saying. I mean, I could probably get by with acknowledging a nod or something, but at this point, he's not even responding to me. So that tells me that he can't hear me.
Understood, Judge.
Thank you. All right, we'll come back to him.
Okay.
2020 CR 0077 State versus Ruben Duron Jr.
Joseph Moreno of Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid for Mr. Duron, Your Honor. We've gone over the charging instrument with him. We filed our waivers of arraignment. We're asking for our next hearing setting, Judge.
Okay. And Jennifer, have you given that to them already? Or do you do that in open court?
I do that in open court. The next hearing setting is September 15th.
Is that for status, Jennifer?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Was Mr. Duron present?
Yes, I'm right here.
Okay, and Go ahead and Mr. Jerome, contact your attorney. You've got a new date, which is September 15th. Make sure that you do contact your attorney so that you can be prepared for the next hearing. And because of course, if you don't show up, then we will have to issue a warrant, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
You're excused now.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Gracias.
Okay, and I see Mr. Coronado connecting to audio. Okay, hold on. So unmute him, Jennifer, please. Because I don't think I can do that, right? No.
No, and all I can do is ask him to unmute, but
Okay, I got it.
Great. Okay, so let's see. Back on the record on 2020 CR 0073. This is an arraignment for Jose Inez Coronado. Can I have the attorneys identify themselves again, please, for the record?
Joseph Moreno, Texas Rio Grande legal aid for Mr. Coronado, Your Honor.
Okay. And the state is present, right?
Check for the state, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. At this time, then this is an arraignment. Has a waiver of arraignment been filed? No?
It has not, Your Honor. We asked that the court arraign him in open court.
Okay. At this time, where are you, sir? Okay. And Mr. Coronado, you speak English?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is an arraignment. The state has filed a charge of possession of marijuana. And it's punishable up to a year in jail if found guilty. You do have the right to an attorney. You've talked to the attorney, and you have the right to discuss the case with the attorney and either request a plea not guilty and request a jury trial or enter a plea of guilty at this time. At this
Your Honor,
time,
at this time, defendant enters a plea of not guilty. We're asking for our next hearing setting, Judge.
okay. The court will accept your plea of not guilty. And Jennifer, we still at 9:15 is our new date, correct?
yes, that's correct.
Okay. So you're set for, and these are you setting them as statuses?
Yes,
Okay. Your next status hearing is on September 15th, sir. Make sure that you contact your attorney so that you can prepare for the next hearing. If you do not show up, then we will have to issue a warrant, okay? Thank
Okay.
you. All right.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, be
Okay.
careful. You're excused.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, we're on to (2020) CR 0080, the state versus Francisco Elizondo Jr. Is Francisco Elizondo Jr. present?
Your Honor, he's present. He's on mute. And for the record, Your Honor, we were asked, Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid was asked to interview him to see if he qualifies for our services. We were not able to make contact with him. I think we have a wrong number.
Okay. Mr. Elizondo,
Yes, ma'am.
where are you? Wave at me. Okay. At this time, sir, do you have a number, correct number well, you know what, before I ask you that, let me advise you that you're here because you're present before the court on an arraignment for driving while intoxicated. And that's punishable up to 1 year in jail if found to be guilty. And you do have the right to request a jury trial and request an attorney if you cannot afford one, or you can enter a plea of not guilty. Sir, at this time, what is your request to the court?
I'm guilty, Your Honor.
Hey, do they normally, tell me what, Mr. Mattingly,
Typically,
do you all proceed without the attorney or?
Typically, Your Honor, we interview them to see if they qualify for services, and if they do, then we'll enter a plea for them. And if they don't, or if they say they want to hire private counsel, then they'll have that opportunity before they enter a plea, Judge. So typically, they're not arraigned until after they've been interviewed.
Okay, so, okay, do y'all do breakout rooms? Jennifer, do you do a breakout room? where they can go onto a breakout room and talk? No?
I can.
But I think that you're gonna need, just sit tight. We'll take care of you in just a minute.
Your Honor, we would ask if the court would be inclined to reset the case for an arraignment. We can get his phone number or correct phone number so we can interview him. And then we can do an arraignment at a later date.
Normally I would say, I mean, that's sure, but I think right now we're kind of, courts are getting backlogged and everything. And if we can get you to talk to him, that would be great.
My investigator who does the interviews is not on the call, Judge, and I don't know that she's.
I see.
I don't know that I think she's having audio issues as well.
Okay, well then I guess we're gonna have to do that. All right, then Jennifer, go ahead and I guess get him a new date. Is that what y'all are doing on the resets? For
Yes.
9:15 or what?
No, we'll set him for August 4th for arraignment, but we also do need to get that phone number so that way he can get in contact with us.
Okay, Mr. Elizondo, I need a number for you.
Okay, Your Honor. Do you need it right now or over the phone?
Yes, sir. Yes.
956 232 1101.
Okay, they're gonna be contacting you from the county attorney's office, district attorney's office. Oh, I'm sorry. From the public defender's office, and they're gonna be asking you some questions, and then we'll depending on how you answer those questions, then we'll proceed on August the 4th at 9 a.m. Jennifer?
Yes, and also, Mr. Elizondo, that call might come through as a private call. Make sure that you're answering any private calls that come through.
Okay, Jennifer.
Okay.
For the record,
right.
Your Honor, are you accepting that plea of guilty?
We would ask Your Honor that the court not accept the plea of guilty at this time.
Your Honor, this is Chuck Mattingly for the state of Texas. The defendant has entered a plea of guilty. Are you accepting that or are you resetting the case?
I'm gonna reset the case. I'm gonna hold off on the plea of guilty. And I'm gonna go ahead and allow the case to be reset. If you still wish to enter into a plea of guilty, the court can make that decision on August the 4th after you've been advised by counsel. Okay? Okay, so no ruling on the plea of guilty right now.
I understand.
All right, thank you. You're excused.
Likewise.
All right. 2020 CR 0081, the state, well, that was also, he also had a possession of marijuana. So the same is gonna hold on that case as well. Okay. (2020) CR 0066, State versus Cesar Garcia Jr. This is an arraignment on a DWI. Do I need to do anything else with this, Jennifer? I see here that it's pending a pretrial diversion acceptance.
Your Honor, Chuck Mattingly for the state of Texas. That is correct. He has a pending pretrial diversion. Once his acceptance is confirmed and verified, the state will be filing a motion to abate in this case.
Okay, thank you.
And I was advised on Friday that he had been accepted into that program, and we were just waiting on the DA's office to file that motion in order to abate.
The motion to abate will be filed before the end of the day, Your Honor.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
2020 CR 0054, the state versus David Renee Garza. This is an arraignment for a violation of bond and or protective orders. Is David Renee Garza on the call? And if you are, raise your hand. David Renee Garza. Okay, Mr. Manley.
Do you want to go ahead and do the FTA now or?
And never mind. I know you told me. Never mind. We agreed that we do it at the end. So, okay. I'll call his name again at the end of the docket call. 2020 CR 066, no, 68, right? Yeah. State
morning.
versus Greg Garza. This is an arraignment.
Good morning, Your Honor. Kenny Pettis for the defendant. How are you?
Well, thank you.
Your Honor, we filed a waiver of arraignment Friday. It was towards the evening, Your Honor.
think
Just
I got that.
trying to get a next hearing setting, Your Honor.
All right, I did get that waiver of arraignment, right? Is that one of the ones I got, Jennifer?
Yes, it is.
All right, I have accepted the waiver of arraignment. So the next date for that will be, Jennifer?
September 15th at 9.
It's the same one? Okay. All right, Mr. Pettis, September 15th at 9 a.m., please return with your client.
That concludes my business, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. Thank you. 2020-055, State versus Stephen Ray Lara. Also 2020 CCR 0067. And let me see if he's got it.
The next one, Judge, is not him, but the father. So
Okay.
Your Honor, Joseph Moreno, Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid. We were asked to interview Mr. Lara to see if he needs counsel. We were unable to get through to him. I don't know if it was a weak signal or he was hanging up, one or the other. But either way, Judge, if he qualifies for an attorney, Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid will be conflicted out. But we have not interviewed him to see if he does qualify.
Okay, is Mr. Lara on? Are there two Mr. Laras?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
I need the
believe
son,
that-
Mr. Lara. The son?
Me.
Okay. What's your date of birth, sir?
5/20/93.
Okay. At this time, then, you're here before an arraignment on two different charges: evading arrest and detention, and resisting arrest and search and or transport. You do have the right to have an attorney appointed to you, and apparently the public defender's office has been trying to contact you. Is there a number that they can contact you, sir?
Yes, it's going to be area code 520-235-2494.
Is that the number you have, sir?
Yes, that's my personal cell phone.
Okay, well, I'm talking.
Oh,
public.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm not sure what number my investigator was using to try to get to him, Judge, but we will get a hold of him. If that's the number he has, then we will get a hold of him, Judge.
Okay, and I'm going to advise you the same thing. I guess you're asking at this point for a reset, for an opportunity to visit with your attorney, or
Yes,
to see if you qualify for an attorney.
Yes, sir.
So at this time, the court is going to reset the arraignment and ask you to come back on, Jennifer, when are we bringing back on the arraignments?
we'll bring him back on August the 4th.
August 4th.
But also, for the record, I know TRLA has already announced a conflict. If he does qualify and they do have a conflict, we do have Attorney Ryan Solis would be appointed if they do indeed conflict out.
If he qualifies, we'll submit a notice that he qualifies, but he conflicts out, so that the court will be aware.
Okay, and then submit that to the court for signature. Okay, I'm gonna need you to make yourself available, sir, to the public defender's office and or your attorney. So make sure that you're answering your phone calls, and if they do come in as private, answer your call, okay? Or another number that you don't recognize.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, at this time, I'm gonna excuse you until you've had an opportunity to talk to the public defender's office, and you are to return one way or another on August the 4th at 9 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. You are excused now.
Thank you.
Okay, and then I also have 2020 CR 0056, Stephen Ray Lara. And sir, can I have your date of birth? You see muted. I need you to unmute yourself.
Okay, 11-6-68.
11-6-68.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, at this time, then you are present before the court on an arraignment on a resisting search or transport. You do have the right to an attorney. Is this the same hold true for Mr. Lara Senior?
It's the same announcement, Your Honor. We tried to reach out to him to see if he qualifies. We were not able to make contact with him. But in the event that he does qualify, we also have a conflict with him as well. So we would ask the court to reset the arraignment so that we could interview him to see if he qualifies. And if he qualifies, we'll submit a notice of conflict to the court.
All right, sir. I'm going to give you an opportunity to talk to the public defender's office and or an attorney, whichever. I understand if there is a conflict that you'll have an attorney. Will it be the same attorney?
No, we would appoint attorney Kenny Perez in this case.
Okay. So, sir, is there a number where we can reach you? Can you please give that to the court?
Yes, ma'am. 956-730-0042.
Okay. And the same.
May I ask the court question? What was the charge again?
Resisting arrest, search, or transport.
Resisting arrest.
So you will be given an opportunity to talk to your attorney or an attorney if you cannot afford one. If you can afford one, then you certainly can hire your own if you will be challenging this charges, okay?
Okay.
All right. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and ask that you make sure that you answer the calls and see if you do qualify. And if not, then you can make the arrangements after, okay?
Okay.
Either way.
Legal aid did get my number, correct?
Yes.
You got it.
Okay.
Either way, you need to be back on August the 4th at 9 a.m., Jennifer, also?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay,
August the 4th, 9 a.m.
okay. Thank you, sir. You're
Thank you, ma'am.
excused. Both of y'all are
Thank you.
excused. Y'all can log off. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Judge, the rest of this docket is set at 10 a.m. and right now it's 9:40. So I don't know if you want to take a brief recess
Okay.
to
And
allow
I got
everybody else to log back on.
Okay, I got some things I need to sign for you anyway, and then, okay. Is somebody talking to me? No? Well, is anybody present that wants to go? I don't care. I'm on here.
Your Honor, Ryan Solis, I've got an arraignment and I believe my client Stephanie Trevino is on.
Stephanie, where are you?
I'm here, ma'am.
Okay. Is the state ready to proceed with it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, then let me see if I can find her and then
He's on page 6, Judge.
all right. 2020 CCR 0059 State versus Stephanie Ann Trevino. Can I have the attorney identify himself, please?
Yes, Your Honor, Ryan Solis for Mr. Trevino. We're present and ready for arraignment.
Okay. At this time, then, Ms. Trevino?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're before the court on an arraignment. You're being charged with resisting arrest, search, or transport. And you do have the right to challenge these charges and enter a plea of not guilty, and where you will be given some trial settings, or you can enter into a plea of guilty right now. So the court will ask you at this time to those charges, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Okay, the court will accept your plea of not guilty, and at this point we are resetting, or we're setting the status hearing still for 9:15, Jennifer, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, all right.
Thank you, Your Honor. Excused.
Yes, thank you. Anyone else who happens to be on that's ready to go?
I wouldn't mind to go out, ma'am.
Who's talking?
Jesse Trevino.
Damian Robles, ma'am.
Okay, do you have an attorney with you?
I had gotten a call recently, about 2 days ago, asking me if I qualified, and they had told me that I was gonna get a call from either one of two attorneys. I spoke with a Miss Garcia, and I never got a call from either one of those attorneys.
Okay, I'll give you a chance right now. I'm gonna log off for a few minutes and then that'll give you a chance to maybe make the call or they can contact you.
Well, that's the problem. I asked her for the numbers of either one of the attorneys, and she told me because she was working from home that she didn't have the numbers.
Okay, what's your number? How about that?
956.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, so are you all getting that, Mr. Moreno? You getting that? 956 what?
455.
Okay.
0119. That's my cell.
Okay, and your Damien Robles. Did we get that, Mr. Moreno?
Your Honor, I do have that, and just for the record, we have reached out to him and we're not able to make contact. We have contacted him to determine that he qualifies, but we have not gone over the arraignment, but we do have his number, Judge.
Okay, then you can, you know, your setting is at 10, so you can go ahead if y'all want to make contact. I'm gonna get off for just a few minutes and I'll come right back on and give you all an opportunity to prepare. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Court's in recess. All right, we're back on. If I can get everybody back on the record.
Okay.
All right. This is Judge Martha Huerta, and I'm going to be hearing the docket for the rest of the morning. I'm going to ask that everybody try to make sure that you've got your sound on, but it's muted, that you're able to communicate with the court, that I can see you and that I can hear you, okay? So you should be connecting to audio and connecting to video. Once you are able to do that, then just mute yourself until it's time for you to come before the court, okay? If you have any questions, just wave your hand. When I call your name, just make sure and identify yourself. And by raising your hand, either I or someone else will be able to see you, okay? So we're gonna start with, let's see, we ended up with Heidi, okay, 2020 CCR 0063 State versus Heidi McGill. Is that what we ended up, Jennifer?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, is that you? Who's raising their hand there?
No, ma'am. You had asked me if I was gonna call my attorney, and they had called me, and I had already.
Okay, we'll get to you when it's your turn, okay?
Sorry, I just wanted to inform you.
Thank you. Okay, do we have Heidi McGill on board? All right. Ms. Tay can make note that she's not here. We'll call her again at the end of the hearing.
Yes, Your Honor.
2020 CR 0084, State versus Jacqueline Marie Perez. Jacqueline Marie Perez. Okay. Does anyone see that? Ms. Perez? Okay. I'll leave her till the end of the docket and state, we'll call her name one more time after the docket.
Yes, Your Honor.
2020 CR 0075, State versus Eric Quintanilla.
Joseph Moreno with Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid for Mr. Quintanilla. Your Honor, we filed our waivers of arraignment. We're asking for a new hearing setting.
All right. 9:15 still, Jen? You'll tell me differently? Right, okay. I'm gonna set you for September 15th at 9 a.m. The court has accepted your waiver of arraignment. Mr. Quintanilla, make sure that you contact your attorney, that you stay in contact with him, that you help him prepare for the next hearing. And you will have to be here at the next, and again, that's September 5th at 9 a.m.
September 15th, Judge.
15th, yes, I'm sorry. September 15th at 9 a.m.
Mr. Quintanilla is present?
And he is present. And Mr. Quintanilla, do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. At this time, you are excused, and you can visit with your attorney about anything that's going to be proceeding from now on. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
All right, we have 2020 CR 0076 in the State versus Damian Robles. Okay, Mr. Robles.
Joseph Moreno, Your Honor, for Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid with Mr. Robles. At this time, we were unable to file waivers, but at this time, we'll enter a plea of not guilty to the offensive possession of marijuana. We'll ask for the next hearing setting, Judge.
Okay, and Mr. Robles, you are present, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and that is your plea, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, this time the court would accept your plea of not guilty. Reset you for 9:15 at 9 a.m. And the same holds true for you. Make sure that you stay in contact with your attorney and that you do come back on that date at 9 a.m. 9:15 at 9 a.m. Okay?
9:15 at 9 a.m. on what date, ma'am? September 15th? Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. You're excused. And then I have 2020 CR 0074, State versus John Esteban Robles. John
Rosales.
Esteban Robles.
It's Rosales.
Okay. Is it Robles or Rosales?
It's Rosales.
Yeah, I did see it wrong. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
John Esteban Rosales. I'm sorry.
Joseph Moreno with Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid, Your Honor. We were unable to make contact with him to see if he qualifies for our services. If he wants to see our later represent him, we'd ask the case be reset to August 4th so we can get in contact with him and interview him.
Okay, Mr. Rosales, is that what you want?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and
We need a good working number for him, Judge.
what is your number?
It's 956 232 1143.
Okay. I'm gonna allow you to reset so that you can contact, they can contact you and make sure that you come back on 9/15 at 9 a.m.
No, ma'am, it's gonna be August 4th.
Oh, shoot. See, whenever I take charge, then I do the, okay, August 4th. So that's 8/4 at 9 a.m.
8/4 at 9 a.m.
Yes, 8/4 at 9 a.m.
All right, ma'am.
Okay, we'll see you then.
Okay, thank you.
Then we have State versus Israel Sayas. It's 2020 CR 0082, 2020 CR 0083. Israel Sayas.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. At this time, are you represented by an attorney? You're present for an arraignment. Are you represented by an attorney?
Yes, ma'am. My lawyer's John Baylock. His assistant, I just talked to her this morning. She said she faxed the paperwork to you. He's out sick. I believe she asked for a continuance. I'm not too sure. She said she faxed over the paperwork to you. I don't know if y'all got it or not.
Okay. Jennifer, did we receive?
I haven't received anything yet, but I haven't been able to check my queue. I did speak with her on Friday. She did inform me that they weren't able to be in the office, but that she did inform me that they were representing Mr. Sayas in these cases and requesting a continuance.
What says the state?
No, we have no objection to that.
All right. And what date are we coming back on that one, Jennifer?
That one will be August 4th.
August
For
4th.
arraignment.
August 4th? Okay.
Okay, you need to come back August 4th at 9 a.m.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
we'll send your attorney the order. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good day.
Your Honor, that's for arraignment on August 4th.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
May I be
Okay.
excused?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. 2020 CCR 0057 and 0058, State versus Jesse Trevino.
Joseph Moreno with Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid, Your Honor. He's present. I see his camera on.
Oh, I think he just took a call. Okay. Mr.
I'm
Trevino.
here.
All right.
Your Honor, he qualified for our services. However, we were unable to file waivers in this case. We asked that the court arraign him in open court so that we can enter our plea of not guilty.
All right. At this time, then the court will accept the plea of not guilty, sir, and reset you for when? 9:15?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. 9:15 at 9 a.m.
That's just for both cases, right, Judge?
Yes. So, Mr. Trevino, at this time, your attorney's indicated you wish to enter a plea of not guilty and get some new settings. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. So then the court has accepted your plea of not guilty and we're resetting this for 9:15. Where make sure that you keep in contact with your attorney. 9:15, 9 a.m. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
Okay. We took care of Stephanie Trevino. So now Destiny Renee Vasquez has two cases, 2020 CCR 0059 and 0064. State versus Stephanie Ann Trevino. Is Stephanie Ann Trevino present?
No, Judge, we're moving on to the next case, which is Destiny Renee Vasquez. That's what those are the cases.
Why do I keep I keep interposing those last names, right? Okay, sorry. 2020 CCR 0064 and 2020 CCR 0065, State versus Destiny Renee Vasquez. Destiny
Joseph.
Renee Vasquez.
Joseph Moreno with Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid for Ms. Vasquez. Your Honor, we filed the waivers of arraignment in this case. We're asking for our next hearing setting.
And that's still 9:15, correct?
That's correct. And for the record, there was only a waiver of arraignment filed in 2020 CCR 0064. There was not a waiver filed in 0065. So we're going to need that filed.
We'll get that filed.
All right. And is Mr. Trevino present?
Vasquez.
I'm here.
Miss Vasquez, I'm so sorry. I want to change your last name. Okay. So Miss Vasquez, you are present.
Yes.
Okay. And you're entering a plea of not guilty in both cases. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And I will need the additional waiver of arraignment that was not filed. All right. All right. Thank you.
Thank
Your
you.
Honor, the other waiver was filed this morning, Jennifer. I'm sorry, it got filed around 8:20.
So
Okay,
we
that's
have-
fine.
Okay, perfect. All right. Okay. Thank you, Ms. Vasquez. You're excused.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so then we have the rest of them are inmates.
Yes, and they're all at 1:30. I have inmates from both Willacy County and Hidalgo County on the docket. So
Okay, if you stay on board, or I guess we can visit in a minute, because I think you probably need to do some dates or whatever. And then I just give me a call in just a minute when you get done from there.
Your Honor,
Everyone else,
can I just make a quick announcement, Your Honor, on the inmates, on the defendants who are in custody for the arraignments this afternoon? Martin Gerardo Mendoza has I believe it's 8 cases on the docket, but my understanding is that he's been taken to the hospital. He's not available today, Judge.
and yes, Judge, that's my understanding. I spoke with the Chief Jail Administrator this morning and he was taken to the hospital. So he won't be available for arraignment this afternoon.
Your Honor, if we may address Mr. David Cáceres, he's still on the call.
hold on. Okay, who's still on the call? Mr. Cáceres? Mr. Cáceres? Okay, have we addressed everything?
Your Honor, he failed to appear earlier.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, Mr. Cáceres?
I'm sorry, if I may correct, he didn't fail to appear. He's the one that was on the call but didn't have audio or video working.
Okay. But now he does, I'm assuming, Mr. Cáceres, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
Okay, and am I assuming that you, that the public defender's officer had an opportunity to visit with him?
We were not able to get in touch with him prior to today, Your Honor, but we'll be entering a not guilty plea and filing the waivers.
All right. Let me make sure I've got him, that I don't order a. Do you remember what page he was on?
He's on page 1, Your Honor. He's number 2 and number 3 on the docket. He has an assault causes bodily injury family member and 2 counts of that, Your Honor.
I think I have a third case also.
Yes, Your Honor, that's interference with emergency phone call.
Okay. So at this time then, the defense is asking for the court to enter a plea of not guilty on each of the 3 cases. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the new setting is still 9:15. Is that correct, Jennifer?
That's correct, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Cáceres, at this
Yes,
time,
ma'am.
the court is, the defense is asking that I enter into a plea of not guilty on each of the 3 cases and reset your case for 9:15 at 9 a.m. Is that what you wish to do at this time?
Yes, ma'am. That's correct.
Okay, the court will accept your plea of not guilty and reset your case for status hearing on 9:15 at 9 a.m. Make sure that you do show up, sir.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
that you contact your attorney prior so they can prepare for your case. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day.
You too. And I have another party here. Who's that? I have a lady on here. Does anyone know who that is?
I believe that's also one of our clients, ma'am, Mr. Jeremy Silva.
Well, it looks like he's frozen.
What number is he on the docket?
He's actually on tomorrow's docket.
Okay.
Well, okay. Jennifer, you know that if you go to, you can remove them, right? You can remove them. Go ahead and remove him and David Cáceres from the top right, top corner.
Mhm.
Thank you. And then Jeremy Silva as well. All right. Anything else from either of the attorneys?
Your Honor, is this going to conclude the morning session?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Is this going to conclude the morning session?
Yes, at this time, is the state making any requests at this time?
Your Honor, yes, Your Honor. There were several defendants that failed to appear. If you'd like, I'd like to go through and ask for capias at this time.
Okay, go ahead.
Your Honor, according to my records, in cause number 2020 CCR 0079, State of Texas versus Renee Agapito, he failed to appear. The state would ask for a capias, that his bond be forfeited, that a no bond be set upon arrest, and that the judgment nisi enter in favor of the state. We'd also ask the court to take judicial notice that the instructions for appearing by Zoom at this arraignment hearing were posted outside the courthouse door.
Okay. Do y'all represent him? No?
No, Your Honor, I believe he had a private attorney appointed to represent him.
All right, then I will order the alias capias, judgment nisi. Okay.
Your Honor, on page 3 of your docket, cause number 2020 CCR 0054,
Okay.
State of Texas versus David Renee Garza. He was supposed to appear at 9 o'clock. He failed to appear. The state would make the same announcement. We ask that you take judicial notice that the instructions for appearing at his arraignment by Zoom were posted outside the courthouse door, that he has failed to appear. We ask that a capias issue, that the bond be forfeited, that a no bond be set upon arrest, and that judgment nisi issue in favor of the state.
Okay. Public defender have any say on this one?
I'm not sure who the attorney is on that one, Judge, but the notes on the docket indicate that there was a pretrial diversion that he's waiting for.
I don't know. What says the state on that?
Your Honor, I have no.
I think that you're looking at the one before it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You're right, Judge. You're right. No, we don't represent Mr. Garza.
Okay.
You
Now
do
you're trying to be like me, looking at the one before. It's the type is like so tiny. I'm like, I can't see. But I'll forgive you.
Thank
if
you,
you
Judge.
forgive me. Okay.
Mr. Moreno, did you say y'all were representing Mr. Garza?
I don't see that we have him as our client. No, sir.
Okay.
Your Honor, we repeat the request. That's that we take this issue, bond forfeiture, no bond, judgment nisi, and take judicial notice of the instructions posted outside the courthouse door.
So ordered.
On page number 4, Your Honor,
Go ahead.
and cause number 2020 CCR 0063, State of Texas versus Heidi Hernandez McGill. She was set for arraignment at 10 o'clock. She failed to appear. We ask that you take judicial notice that the instructions for appearing by Zoom to her court arraignment were posted outside the courthouse door, that you issue a capias for her arrest, that her bond be forfeited, that a no bond be set upon arrest, that a judgment nisi enter in favor of the state, Your Honor.
Okay, is that a, hold on a minute. Okay, does the public defender's office represent this person?
No, Judge.
Okay, then, so ordered, alias capias, judgment nisi will be ordered.
Thank you, Your Honor. Cause number 2020 CCR 0084, State of Texas versus Jacqueline Marie Perez. Her arraignment was set at 10 a.m. this morning. She failed to appear, Your Honor. We make the same announcement. We ask that you take judicial notice of the instructions to appear for a court arraignment by Zoom were posted outside the courthouse door, that a capias issue for her arrest, that her bond be forfeited, that a no bond be set upon arrest, and a judgment nisi enter in favor of the state, Your Honor.
Your Honor, Joseph Moreno with Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid. We have been appointed to represent Ms. Perez. We were not able to get a hold of her before today's arraignment date, but we will certainly keep trying to reach her.
Okay, alias capias, judgment nisi is ordered. Next.
Your Honor, just in case we're able to reach her, would it be okay if we had her come on to the docket in the afternoon to try to address the issues today?
Okay, I'm sorry, I got a text at the same time. Repeat that.
If we're able to get a hold of her this morning before the 1 o'clock docket, would it be okay if we had her appear at the 1 o'clock docket to?
Sure, yes, of course.
Thank you.
Yes.
Your Honor, by my accounting, that's the only people that failed to appear this morning.
All right, then at this time, then I think the court proceedings are terminated for the morning, and we'll see y'all at 1:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you for bearing with me. It was kind of a little new for me, but thank y'all for y'all's help with this. We'll see y'all at 1:30. Okay. And Jennifer, I'll call you in a little bit because I just got another call on something else, and I'll call you back in just in a minute. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. See y'all at 1:30.
Jane, you still there?
Yes, sir.
Hey, so how many do we have? Let's see, we got Willacy County. I've got 1, 2.
There's 3 total inmates, 2 in Willacy, 1 in Hidalgo. Mr. Mendoza is in the hospital, so we'll only have Mr. Garza, and then Mr. Herrera will be appearing from Hidalgo County.
Okay, but Mr. Mendoza didn't have 8 cases. He's only got 3, right? Well, how many does he have?
No, he has, let's see.
Has like 8. 1, 2.
Yeah, it's 2020, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, and 93.
But he will not be appearing today, correct?
That's correct.
Thank you.
Jennifer, do I just leave or do I just stay on and keep it on mute, or what is, I know it's a long break. What do y'all think?
You can leave and come back. I'll leave the meeting open.
Oh,
but I mean, you're more than welcome to log off and log back in. It'll just be the same.
okay. Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.